Hello, everybody in the Cooper community. This is Chef Ryan Wills again here, Director of Food Service at the John Cooper School. And we're going to be doing another fun cooking lesson today. Once again, this is another fun, interactive. The kids can be involved. It's pretty relatively easy. Not a lot of cutting and chopping. So anyways, what we're going to do today is everything fried rice. I say everything because it's everything I could find. Our goal during these times is to try to use every single thing we have at the house and not waste anything. So first thing we have in our mise en place here, some of the French students might recognize that as a term for to put in place. This is everything we have to get started here. Very important when you're cooking because you don't want to be in the middle of something and then be scrambling around all over the kitchen. So first things first, get all your stuff in order. I got my pan over here. It's actually a non-stick wok today for the fried rice. I'm gonna go ahead and start heating that up a little bit so we don't have to wait on it. It does take, you want this good medium high heat, so give it a little time to warm up for yourself. Okay, so leftovers we had plain, I think this was a jasmine steamed rice that we had over the weekend. For fried rice, the best rice you can use is not really a type of rice, but it's leftover rice. Rice that's had a chance to dry out a little bit. It could be cooked or slightly undercooked, but one that works really well is if you have some leftovers from a Chinese restaurant from a takeout. Save that little container. Next day or two, you make some fried rice out of that. I had a chicken that we did a beer can chicken over the weekend, and I just shredded some of that chicken. We had a few eggs left here from our stash, so we're going to use those to incorporate into the fried rice. Vegetables, to me, this humble green onion is a very important ingredient for fried rice. To me, it's just not truly fried rice without the green onions. So I'm going to get some of these vegetables started over here. I washed them prior to we started the video. So I like a good amount of green onions in mine. I'll start with the green part because it doesn't take quite as long as the bottom part. The bottom is closer, I would say, to a regular onion. So they have a little bit different cooking times there. So I like to cook the green parts just for a hint longer than the white part. But all the white part is really good. Like I said, it's closer to a regular onion. But I get down pretty close to the tips on there, as you can see. And we'll discard these. Other vegetables you can add, once again, whatever leftovers you can find. I had some peas here leftover from the weekend, and you can see they have a little bit of water. And when you're doing fried rice, any type of moisture is your enemy. So gonna make sure those are really drained. Frozen peas work really well in fried rice. Very easy to put in at the end. So we got our green onion here. So you can see we do a lot of carrot snacks. So we always have these little baby carrots. So we're gonna throw in some of those with the fried rice. You could add celery, like I was saying, a myriad of other different vegetables as well. But for ours, we're gonna keep it pretty simple today for this everything fried rice. Soy sauce, another key ingredient for fried rice when you're gonna finish it. And guess what? We don't have soy sauce. But I guess we've been ordering some takeout lately, and we happen to have these. So we're gonna make do once again with what we got. So here we go, little baby carrot action here. Gonna go into our fried rice. Our wok's getting real nice and hot over there. Gonna just chop these up real quick. So what we'll do is we'll start off cooking the vegetables first. The chicken, the rice, of course, are already fully cooked. One of the key things when you're doing fried rice too is not to overcrowd the pan. You actually want to see the rice jumping up a little bit and doing that little happy dance in the pan while you're cooking it. So You could use sesame oil. I'm just using a little olive oil for mine. This is a neutral oil here. And we're gonna start with the vegetables. They'll cook pretty quickly. Carrots, and if they're a little crunchy, that's fine. So, as I mentioned before, we're gonna start with the green part, or the white part of the green onion. Kind of get that going a little bit first. So, cooking pretty good here. We're at medium high. I have noticed that a lot of the Asian restaurants will mix in a little bit of butter. I think butter is fine too. I guess in an Asian American style fried rice, butter will work very easily. So definitely get nice and hot in here. It's about time for our fried rice over here. So this rice is really nice and dry. There are some clumps when it cooled down. If you find any big clumps, just break them up real nicely. But you can see most of the rice is separated, and that's what you want. You don't want sticky, gelatinous rice. You want individual rice, and that's really going to do your nice dancing for you once you start preparing the meal. So we're just going to add all that in there. And I'm really about the max where you want to go as far as adding anything else to this pan. You really, like I was saying earlier, you really don't want to overcrowd the pan. And in the last cooking video, I talked about not getting a bunch of dishes dirty. Same thing we're trying here. We're going to try to do it all in one pot here. Let the rice cook, or actually the rice is already cooked, so you're just letting it nice and warm up nicely there. So while that's going a little bit, I got 3 eggs. Going to scramble them up a little bit, and we're gonna put them into the pan here in a second with all the other ingredients. Just a quick scramble there. Okay, so one of our other key ingredients we're going to add is our soy sauce. And I'm going to attempt to try to cut a few of these open. I don't know if this has ever been attempted before, but here goes. Okay. Oh, it worked pretty good. Oh, and I lied. I do have some soy sauce, but I've never made fried rice. This is a white soy sauce. It's a little bit different than your traditional soy sauce over here. So I might put a splash of that in at the end too. There we go. A little bit more just in case. There we go. Okay. So rice is cooking over here. I can hear it popping. I'm gonna go to the highest heat I can at this point. Rice is starting to dance nicely, getting nice color in the veg. Okay, so next part, let's find a little area on the side we can kind of get the eggs to scramble. Add a hint of oil there to kind of give them a little base. Add our scrambled eggs in there. I'm going to try to keep them separated and let them cook at the same time. We don't want to stir them into the eggs yet. You actually want them to cook a little bit first prior to mixing them up. Of course, if you wanted to, you could do another pan and then cook them, cut them, mix them in. But like I said, we're trying to shoot for as few dishes as possible. So that's cooking in there nicely. It only takes, 20, 30 seconds to kind of get that egg cooked in there. Okay, so while that's finishing up, we're gonna get to our next ingredients. This is the green part of the green onion. We're gonna put that in there now. I don't like to cook. What I've noticed is if you cook it too soon, it kind of just disappears in there, and I want to see some of those green onions just to know that they're there. So a good amount. I like a lot of green onions, so I'll put a decent amount in there. So scrambled eggs, at this point, we're completely scrambled, or 95% scrambled, I should say. And we're going to kind of incorporate that into the fried rice now. Pan is still hot, rice is starting to dance nicely. I wanted to mention too, get creative with this. If you have some leftover pork, shrimp, ham, by any means, this is an excellent dish. This is everything fried rice, so everything you have, use it, incorporate it. So here we go. This is pretty much it. This is a quick, really fast dish to make, which is another great thing about it. If you have the stuff, the leftovers laying around ready to go. Okay, so that part is ready. I'm gonna add the chicken. The chicken's already fully cooked. I'm just gonna stir that in there. My son loves a lot of chicken, so I make sure to have plenty in when we do fried rice. It only takes a minute or so to get that nice and warm because it's, like I said, it's already cooked. Now, it's the finishing touches. A little of that soy sauce. Gives it that natural brown rice color that everybody looks for, that brownish, deep brownish color. I remember when my son saw them add that at the restaurant where they were cooking in front of us, and he said, "Oh, so that's what makes it brown." Yep, the black soy sauce makes the white rice brown. Okay, so there we go, y'all. Once again, a little everything fried rice. Hope you guys liked it. Have a good day. Thanks.